Let's cut this short. Mosquito FB Mark 18, aka XVIII Mosquito or Molins Mosquito, is a British twin-engine plane built for anti-ship and anti-submarine purpose, but for some certain reason it shines the best in ground-realistic battles in-game as anti-tank support plane. Before we dive deeper into its usage in game modes, let's find out what kind of armament the Mark 18 is carrying. Here we have 57mm Molins 6-pounder class M cannon and 4 Browning 30-cals. 6-pounder fires solid AP shells that seem to share the stats with Shot Mark 8 and Shot Mark 5 high velocity. The damage of the shells are really patch dependent and specific. In some patches AP shells cause massive spalling and model damage, and in some patches they are effective as shooting a bear with a BB gun. I really can't recommend Air RB as the main mode for this plane, as you already get the AP belt as a stock. Your main targets here will be the AI tanks that can be one-shotted with good approach. Don't bother going for the light pillboxes as those require 2 to 3 shots and are a waste of ammo. This is how you deal with simple AI units, but dealing with other planes isn't the strong points of the Molins Mosquito. Turn is awful, climbing is rather cumbersome, and your guns are not the most suitable even for bomber hunting if you manage to reach that altitude. Although I was actually surprised that this plane was able to outrun a force of nature such as the ITP on low altitude. As you get the AP belt for stock, you can start spading the plane straight in ground RB. Just make sure one of your squad mates is in AA or in a proper fighter. Mosquito is a support plane that needs support also. Low battle rating means that the only target you might struggle against are the KV-1 heavy tanks. And don't feel bad if you don't get to kill every possible target you see. Crippling enemies and assisting your team is a ticket towards victory. And what is to mention about its usage in naval? Cannon's damage is inconsistent, and ship's AI gunners will shred your plywood plane into a pile of skateboards when you get any of the vessels into optimal range for your cannon. To joke a bit, there's higher chance of hitting someone with a depth charge and dealing more devastating damage with the explosion of it. Mosquito Mark 18 is a fun plane that has its own place in ground RB. Good alternatives for it are the Hurricane Mark 4 and the Tempest Mark 5 Vickers. Give it a try and see if the Cannon Mosquito suits your style. Victory always over for a few measly kills.